I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas,
Hello everyone, Uncle Charles Walhingford back again with another video about marriage, relationships, being a good husband, being a good parent, and all those things. And one of the many things that I can give and suggest to help you be a better husband and everything else. But where it starts is who you pick, and picking the right person absolutely matters. That will tell you everything about yourself and her, about it with who you pick. A lot of people pick wrong, and it's a lot of times it's their fault. A lot of these people are telling you exactly who they are from the beginning. So this video is going to be more so about the guys that are picking women from other countries. The term this day and age is called the passport bro. The guy who's getting his passport, going to another country. A lot of times they're third world countries and things like that. Going to these other countries and finding women there. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to say any more about it right now, but I can't stand men who go to these countries only looking for sex and nothing else. You're ruining it for everybody else. And if you're watching this video and you're one of those guys, fuck you. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let me give you some ideas on what you need to be prepared for if you have a woman from another country. Now, for me, my wife was not born in the United States. She was originally born in the Dominican Republic. Though she lived in the United States for a while, she still had a lot of attributes that I like about women from other countries. Not to get too deep into it, I made it a effort to leave women from the United States alone relatively early. I did this before there was a term called passport bro, but I found my wife in college. There's a lot of women that are from other countries that are at your college if you're able to do it. And it's another video, but I highly recommend young men finding women in college. That's where you find them. That's the best place. But let's go ahead and go over what you should be doing when you decide to go to another country, and the things that you would do other than the natural things that you would do in dating anyway. So starting out first, a lot of people, especially so-called black people, and if you're not familiar with me, I don't refer to anybody as black. I say so-called black so you understand where I'm coming from, but that's a whole different video. I think I have it out now, but I refer to people as so-called for the most part. So so-called black people, don't assume everything is racist. This could be for men or women, but I'm talking to men right now. If they say something, they're not being racist. They're not just used to it. Just correct them or help them go in the right direction. It's going to be a lot of things that you're not used to when you go to a foreign country, and that may be one of them. And some of the things they say may not sit right, but they actually a lot of times don't mean the harm that you think they mean, or the harm that somebody would mean in your country. Along with that, understand their culture, understand about them. Do some research about the people you're going to visit or the country you're going to visit, and understand what they're about. One of the biggest things you can do is learn their language as best as you can. This is the case for almost any place, anytime. It is extremely respectful when you learn another culture's, another region, another land's language. That's part of their culture. And understanding that language, understand the mannerisms that you speak with. People speak with different mannerisms. Understand that. and be open to it. And the whole reason why you're going across the ocean in the air for hours, going thousands of miles away from your home, is to meet people that are not like the people that live with where you live. Remember that. Remember that. So try your best to learn the language as best you can. Learn their religion. Understand what some religious things that they do. And if you're going to some places, a place like the Philippines, they're Christian. They're Catholic for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. So you don't have to go too far outside the box to understand what they're about, but understand how they do it. Might do it a little bit differently, or they're a little bit more serious than you are. All right, this is something that's going to be different for a lot of men. Men aren't used to this stuff, and these women are looking for a strong man. And I'm not trying to take anything away from you. I'm not trying to put you down or whatever, but sadly, the men of the generation, the millennials and Gen Zers, you guys aren't, sorry, you're not as strong as the men before us and the men before that. You know, if you watch anything about World War II and that time frame, men were built different. And it's been a degrade ever since. And hopefully we could turn this around. Again, that's another reason why you're going to another country. You're going to have to be a stronger man than what you are here. And here, let me go this way. These women are going to be submissive. They're going to be submissive. They're going to let you drive. They're going to let you lead. A lot of times you're not used to that. You're not really, really, truly used to that. One of the things I had to experience is if you're going the wrong direction, you're going the wrong way, they're not going to challenge you on it. They're going to let you go the wrong way. They're going to let you do the wrong thing, even if they feel like, wait a minute, this isn't right. This isn't incorrect. And they're not doing it to be malicious or try to prove a point or anything for the most part. They're doing it because you're the leader. They don't question your leadership. And so you got to be ready for that. And if anything you could take out of this whole video, that part is so important. They will let you lead, but that is something you may not be used to. You may even have to, lack of a better term, train her to tell you something, to tell you no, to tell you that she doesn't agree. Because she will let you go down the wrong path. Not because, again, she's being an asshole or whatever. She is letting you lead. You are the leader. So there's no need for her to fight what you're trying to do. You probably know what you're doing. It's probably going to turn out right in the end. You're this smart American that came all the way over to her country. You definitely have your stuff together. So why do I need to jump in and tell him he's wrong? So if anything to take away, that's what they're looking for, and you got to be strong in that. Dealing with American women is good training. It's very good training. So any of these women that you talk to, you try to woo, you try to court and everything else, you pretty much got it. The old saying for New York, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. If you can get a woman from the United States, at least temporarily, you can get a woman from almost any other country. Just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, but keep being better. You want to be better than what you would have ended up with. Meaning, or more so, the women that you very well get from another foreign country or what have you, they will let you be better. They want you to be better. They have been trained and taught to be a good wingman, to be a good assistant. That's what they want to do. That's how they feel. That makes them feel good. And don't be against it. Let it happen. A lot of times, guys are so used to women not being helpful and everything else where they kind of push it away. Don't push it away. You're going to ruin a good thing. Let them be what you want them to originally be, but you're going to have to let go a little bit yourself. Now, this could be its own video, guys, but I want to add something to your video, to this video, add some more meat to it. You don't have to be a passport bro. What I said earlier, you can do exactly what I did. You can do exactly what I did by finding a woman at college, in college. And it doesn't even have to be your college. Most colleges have a big community, a vast community of international students. I went to a small college that a lot of people haven't heard of before, and we had tons and tons of international students. My last 3 girlfriends, if you include my wife, were all foreign-born women. But at the same time, I was going into these relationships looking for a serious relationship. I was looking for a wife. I was looking for a wife, but you can find them at your local college, most colleges, or maybe a little bit out there. Also, you can find women with international that aren't technically international, that are international. The United States has other territories like Puerto Rico, and I think Guam is still technically American territory too, where you don't need a passport, and you're not moving somebody from a land far away or what have you. You can go to a place like that, like these, and get the same kind of person without going too crazy about going maybe on a 14, 16-hour plane ride. Now, you don't have to go to a foreign country completely. You don't have to go to a Puerto Rico or Guam or something like that. You don't have, maybe you're not in college and you're not familiar with the colleges and you're not comfortable with going to the colleges to find international women. You can find women in the United States that still have these values that you're looking for. They are in this country still. However, they're hidden. The term is hidden in plain sight. You just got to believe that they're there and look for them with a purpose. One way that you can do it is a first-generation immigrant. A first-generation immigrant, meaning their parent wasn't born here, but they were born here. That's a good one. They still will have some of the old world values that you want, especially if they're from a lot of the Asian countries. They will hold on to those values very strong, and you won't have to worry about some of the things that you need to worry about in this country. And that includes any race of any type. That's a good woman to have. That's a good woman to have. That's a good aspect. That's a international, or yeah, it's an international woman without going international also. All right, guys, I want to end with that. I hope this helped you out. I hope this helped you get a better laser focus on what kind of woman you look for. And if you want to be a passport bro, you want to go international, please, by all means, I would highly suggest it. But there's also ways around it or ways to avoid it if you still want a really good woman. Sadly to say, a lot of women, especially from big cities, probably shouldn't mess with at all, period. I'm Uncle Charles Walhingford. I'm just here to help.